It's even uglier up close.
Hey kid, do you want free views in 2016? Well, all you have to do is call Alola Pokemon ugly and mention that Bruxish is the ugliest of them all. This Pokemon, this poor Pokemon, has had some pretty terrible treatment from just about everyone. Not only did the trailer announcing it somehow leak a full day early, but when it did reach the internet, it was immediately memed. Bruxish is a water and psychic Pokemon with some very bright and distinct colors. It is characterized mostly by its mouth being a set of chompers behind some very human-like lips. It didn't take long for fans to label this as just another ugly Pokemon, perhaps even the ugliest, but its design isn't really off-putting. I know looks are a pretty subjective thing, but hopefully we can come to the point where we recognize that some Pokemon have an intentionally stereotypically ugly design, but that doesn't make it a bad or unappealing design. I like a good amount of these ugly Pokemon, and really I'm not even sure that Bruxish genuinely fits into this category. I also don't think this is a case of Game Freak attempting to design a beautiful Pokemon that accidentally comes off as atrocious. This Pokemon's entire purpose is to be extremely gaudy. Its signature ability is Dazzling, which, quote, surprises the opposing Pokemon, making it unable to attack using priority moves. And because this Pokemon intentionally sticks out like a sore thumb, that did make it a very easy target. Unfortunately, I think everyone really did just move on, because this Pokemon first appeared in Sun and Moon in 2016, and Ultra Sun and Moon the following year. It wasn't in Sword and Shield's Pokedex, and at the time of recording hasn't been confirmed to appear in Scarlet and Violet. So it has been 5 whole years since this Pokemon was last seen in a video game, when it hadn't appeared in any generation previously. It just makes it far too easy to forget all about Bruxish. And the fact that it didn't make a splash competitively didn't give it a lot of staying power either. Dazzling is such a good ability, being able to stop priority moves, but Tapu Lele can set up psychic terrain which does the same thing. And it had the stats and moveset to become extremely useful in VGC. So weirdly enough, Bruxish's signature ability was just outclassed by a Pokemon that was nearly universally loved for the way that it looked. Because yes, Bruxish's stats just aren't very good. Sure, there's some speed and attack, but nowhere near enough to really do anything. And even in the context of a playthrough, it's only present in the latter half of the game, at the point you likely would have already caught one of the many other water Pokemon in the region. Which is too bad, because I think this Pokemon is great conceptually. It has a bit of anglerfish with the protrusion on its head meant to draw in prey, which it then uses to dazzle them with its psychic power. Though it's primarily based off of the reef triggerfish, or the Humu Humu Nuku Nuku Apua'a. That's right, I know how to say it. I've seen the deleted scene from High School Musical 2. I jam to that soundtrack every summer. Certified banger. And also finally getting a psychic fish Pokemon is a pretty cool achievement. Not the first aquatic psychic Pokemon, but the first fish for sure. But I think I realized that aside from all of this, Bruxish is just a bit unremarkable. Definitely not the horrible, ugly Pokemon some people would lead you to believe, but it is unfortunate that it became this forgettable Pokemon for being so new, all things considered. The funny thing is, as I was making this video, the more I looked at images of Bruxish, the more I actually ended up liking it. A Pokemon overly disliked for what it really was. Just a fish. I hope that someday soon we get to see this Pokemon again and maybe it gets access to some other useful moves. I think it would be really funny if it were given access to the move Vicious Rend, and at that point maybe it would be a little more respected. One of the Pokemon that just made Alola feel like the cute little summer paradise that it was. And so that was Bruxish, the ugliest Pokemon, apparently. Thank you to all my channel members who make videos like this possible, especially Justin R, Mr. Pig Puncher, and Quago. If you want to support and have your name shouted out here, you can become a channel member as well, and get access to some cool emotes for comments and live streams that I'm very proud of. You can also follow me on Twitter for more memes. But anyway, this has been Gatorax, and I'll catch you later.
Powers of Sun and Moon unite. Witness the awesome power of Pokémon GX in Pokémon trading card game Sun and Moon. In stores now. Each booster pack of 10 cards sold separately. Cards vary by pack.